shooting the shit, shooting the shits, while we
Well,
prepare to tear
while, while
their
you're trying
eardrums with laughter.
while you're trying to set up Reddit, one of the ones that I just came across is a fucking sounds like it's from Reddit. A woman gave birth to twins from different dads.
Dude, that was crazy.
It's real, like
And you know who? And you know what makes it a sucker? This is why men, like, this is why red pill and all this Andrew Tate pop off. It's not because of women's fault. It's because of us. Because you know what makes the whole situation more like just a sucker? One of the men. So she got on. And this was in Britain, by the way. And she got onto like the big Britain. You know how Good Morning America is the biggest one in America. She got
yeah.
onto, I guess, Good Morning Britain. And one of the dads had the I don't know if he feels any shame. He brought his face there with the woman, with the two twins. Basically, one of them not his, but he's just there smiling like, yeah, I just got suckered out. Yeah, just me, just happy. Like, no, she pimped you.
She pimped you.
And he's just sitting there like, and it's like, see, that's no. You know what? If he's happy, whatever. At least he's in the daughter's life, which is what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
always want that, but like, bro, the mother, like, how, what's the? Hold on, hold on. Let me look this up just to see the specifics of this shit. Mother has twins by two different dads. Like, what was the span? Did she like do them on the same day, the same week?
Yeah, I don't know. All I saw was the headline, and I was like, well, that's conversation piece.
Says a 19-year-old in Brazil gives birth to two from two different fathers. Holy crap. This one in a million. What do the parents think? Imagine that was your daughter. Malcolm, imagine that was your daughter, bro. That's
No,
your fucking daughter.
which
What
so
would you do? What
shout
would you
out to shout out to Ian. He's having a boy.
Yo!
That's not something he has to worry about.
Shout out to Ian. First off, congrats to Ian. That's
Yeah.
huge, but god damn, that's a double whammy. Now I gotta respond to this joke. Like, yeah, at least he doesn't have a girl, right? He doesn't.
Yeah, well,
That's
and it's
every.
like one of the jokes he made is like, well, yeah, at least don't have to worry about that now.
That's
Yeah.
misogyny.
Soggy.
That's misogyny. No, I'm just no. I don't want to deal with that, bro. It says after giving birth, she took a paternity test because she wanted to confirm who the father was, and of course, came out showed two. DNA test showed for one, but the other did not show up for that one. And I remembered that I had sex with another man and called him to take the test, which was positive. I was surprised by the results. I didn't know this could happen. And the babies were very similar. Yeah, because you're the same mom. They're both coming out of you. I wonder what the difference is.
I think they call that a double header.
Right? This phenomenon is called heteroparental superfecundation scientifically, which is a scientific. Yeah, just forget that. But yeah, fertilized by two different men. The babies share the mother's genetic material, but they grow in different placentas. Fun.
Fun.
Nice. It's fun. The babies are now 16 months old, and the young mom said one of the fathers, which I'm guessing is the sucker that showed his face on the freaking news, one of the fathers helps to take care of them. So he takes care of both of them? Oh shit.
It's a good man right there.
It's a good man, but like that's the one of the twins, like when she grows up, like, hey, because it wasn't like, oh, they're both the same color. Like one was pale and the other was like more like had some melanin, caramel, Brazil to it. It's like, bro, one of them are gonna like ask, like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
mom, what were
for
you
sure.
doing? Jesus Christ, man. Imagine that. Imagine, you know what would be worse though? I don't think that's worse than you being the father of a child for 18 years that isn't yours. I don't
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Hey, that's That's a phenomenon. I guess more power to her. I guess. I don't know. She's 19, bro. Like, imagine the parents. Like, what do you do as a parent? She is. Hey,
On that, that's a
congratulations.
good start.
It's a great start. That's wow. Welcome to another edition of the Daily Glory Pod. I am your host with the most, man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, Glory Boy, here with my partner in crime.
Movie Malcolm Daley, sponsored
Yes,
by Katie
sir.
Sign Systems. You
Bang!
made those beautiful pieces.
Ah, right there. And you could use KD Sign Systems for anything. You got any business, you got a podcast you want to do, you need some t-shirts that's actually in the
They don't
washer
do
right now.
shirts. They don't. I think you
Oh
say
yes,
that every
I keep forgetting.
time.
You want car detailing? You want anything?
Yeah, exactly. You're
They,
really like you're such a salesman. You need Katie Sign Systems. Like,
you
oh
need
man,
it.
you got.
You got to
I could
advertise
never
yourself.
have that enthusiasm. I never had that enthusiasm when I was in sales.
Hey man, this is coming from a guy. It's about to be 1 year of me working at being a salesperson at Sunglass Hut. Holy crap. So
Man,
yeah, I've just been
fucking,
having this enthusiasm for shit that I
that
basically
is.
didn't make or get
I can't
little
believe.
to no money from. Yeah, man. You gotta have that enthusiasm. Enthusiasm.
Oh, absolutely.
Enthusiasm. Well, you are Scottish and Irish. Ladies and gentlemen, Malcolm is Scottish and Irish. And I want to speak more to the Irish part because yes, condolences to the royal family. The Queen did pass away, but everybody was sending their condolences. But you know, I just want to say, all I'm gonna say is Ireland. I knew there's a reason why I loved you, Malcolm. But all I want to say is Ireland's my favorite country
What did they
outside
do?
of my own country. The way they responded to the Queen's death and everything, kind of the very same way or similar fashion I responded to it, and many others who were oppressed under the UK were. But all I'm gonna say is I love Ireland. Great people, great, just woof. The food awesome, the people even better, like the leaders, like Dublin. I gotta visit Dublin. But all I'm gonna
Did they
say,
do something funny or are they just nice?
I forgot if it was like a sporting event or a soccer game. All I remember was like them like saying some the Queens da da da, but just dissing the Queen, like just bashing her. Like right after, like just as like I think 2 days right after her death or a day after, and I'm like, nice, nice,
No remorse.
no remorse.
Well, all
Yeah,
right. I don't
man.
know if that's the right word, but
Yo, but you know what? I don't know. They said there's gonna be a national holiday though, coming on the 19th.
yeah. Okay, that was what I was like. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like National Day of Mourning. Like to mourn
Yes,
somebody I've never even fucking met. I don't give a shit. I'll
dude.
mourn the people or the pets that have passed for me, but I ain't mourning
Oh
her.
hell yeah. Dude, I don't understand
Oh,
how somebody that nobody that she who like never talked to us, like you just
yeah.
never talked to, like a good portion of the public have never even like seen her in person, just like weep and cry and like, yo, the queen, the queen.
Just
It's
because
like,
she's a
damn,
queen. Like P&B Rock just got fucking shot and killed, and nope,
yeah.
nobody's talking about him.
Oh yeah, and you know what's worse though? His was put on like Twitter, like the
Yeah.
guy, which is what's wrong with society, bro.
Oh,
Like,
the shooting?
yeah, man.
Yeah, I was gonna look that up, and then I forgot.
No, I watched the video as soon as it happened, man. Holy crap, bro. Like he was like basically his body was withering away. He was like face down on the floor with like blood coming out and whatever. But dude, like imagine somebody gets shot and your first reaction, instead of calling, no,
Yeah,
I'm gonna skip 911, the emergency call, and
yeah.
literally go through the
It's
process of going
yeah,
through the
it's
code
like the first thing that comes
and
up.
just record. Like, bro, what the hell? That is society 2020. You know what
People
that
need
is? That's
to
a
chill.
Black Mirror episode. That's a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah. I need to watch that again. I remember it being really interesting, but I don't
Yeah.
really remember.
Do you find like celebrity, like, speaking on PNB, like the Queen, that's like, does that stuff like move you? Like, do you feel something like, oh no, at all?
Well, like it
Or
sucks
should you
for
feel something?
like for their families and shit. But I thought about that when
Right,
Paul Walker went because I was actually a fan. Like other than Fast,
right.
I mean he wasn't like the best actor, but I was a fan, and I was like, it doesn't bother me. It sucks that like selfishly it just sucks that we're not gonna get any more movies from me. That's all.
You know what I'm saying?
But like, and the people like mourning like the Queen, like, oh, I'm sorry that she at 96. Like we should be so fucking low.
Bro, bro, she was like, it was kind of like when Betty White died, is like,
Yeah,
this
they
might
were both
sound
born
bad.
old.
This might sound bad, but like when they both died, I'm like, shit,
Like they
finally,
were born with
fuck.
white hair.
Jesus, like
Yeah.
y'all been around 90 for like 20 years now.
Aren't you just tired by then? Like,
Right? You just want to keep living?
I've had
Like,
enough.
how many children's blood do you have to drink? Like, that's a conspiracy inside joke. I had to just play on that. Shout out to Twitter. But like, man, like they just keep living. You know what? Who's next? If this is happening, God forbid. I love Morgan Freeman.
I was gonna say him or Jack. Well, I was
Yeah,
thinking that like there's still a whole lot of those
I
guys
love.
that are up
Yeah,
there. That
you know what I'm saying? Morgan Freeman's looked the same way for like a
yeah.
long time, and I don't
Well,
think
Sam Jackson, he's like fucking 70 something.
right,
That man doesn't age.
motherfucker. And he has still the same like vigor in his motherfucker.
Yeah,
Like you
single-handedly
gotta
owns the word motherfucker.
single yo, bro.
He
Hey,
owns it. Like he should get a quarter every time somebody says it at this point.
like every time someone says that word, like that's the first image that pops into your head. Like in the game of charades, you could play charades and say motherfucker Samuel L. Jackson. That's who you're betraying. But
That's
like,
right.
man, well, but speaking on like celebrity, like, should that stuff move us
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like it
in a
sucks for the
way?
families and shit, but
Yeah,
like
it sucks for the families.
the people that are like fucking woe is me because their favorite pop singer died. Like
Mm, mm,
you should be more concerned with what's going on in your household than
right? It's like,
you
no, you know
probably
what
have a
it is?
dysfunctional relationship with your parents or some
You know what
shit.
it is? It's like 18,000 people die of famine in Ethiopia. Oh, oh no.
Oh
Keep
yeah.
swiping. Oh, Goo Goo Gaga, Lady Goo Goo
Yeah.
Gaga
Kim
died.
and Kanye
Oh
broke up.
shit. Oh shit. Oh, I can't live. It's like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
We're
Well, and that's
the
all
Black
this
Mirror.
stuff. Like I get notifications for everything now. And some of
Right.
them it's um like Kim K is ready to date again after the Pete Davidson split. Like I don't give a fuck.
We don't
Stop
care.
telling me about it.
Good for her. She
Like
wants, if you're ready to date again after the kid. Bitch,
and
you better.
that guy has gotten fucking like he's dated Kate Beckinsale, her,
Oh yeah.
and a
He's
couple
been passed
others. But he
around.
looks like a fucking foot.
He
He
looks like a big toe.
looks like
He
a
looks
tattooed
like
foot.
fungus, like just some fungus all over. That's what he looks like. But hey, man, he's getting. I guess that speaks to like personality, or you got to be
Yeah.
funny, make her giggle, you can make that ass jiggle. I guess kind of thing. I hey, sometimes you don't even gotta look that good with women. That's what I noticed. Like I used to be ugly. I think I still am ugly, to be honest. But like
When that comes.
sometimes you just gotta like. That's all it takes, really. Like you just
Well,
gotta.
and some of the people because I go I've been going to a lot of concerts for work and stuff. So
Mm,
I'm always people watching, and some of the couples that I see together, I'm like, what is either wrong with you or really good with you? Like
really good, right? Does he have money or does she have? What
either
does she
something really
have?
right or really wrong going on here.
Oh, by the way, speaking of, when you said you talked to a guy that works at Much Music, I had an idea of who it was, but I wasn't sure. But then I looked back into this guy's follows, and you guys follow each other. It's
Yeah,
Kui.
It's
Quee
who?
the man. You
Oh.
follow Quee the
Well,
man?
yeah, I don't even
That's who
like.
you
I don't
met?
remember his name, but yeah. When
The black guy. The black guy with dreads.
yeah, when we were looking at it,
Yeah.
because he was looking at the mutual people, and he went to high school with Declan. I think.
Oh,
I think it
shit.
was Declan, and then Namdi was following him. He's like, I don't fucking know who that is. It was like, oh damn, poor Namdi.
That's crazy, bro. That's good because you're networking. Because you're
Oh
putting
yeah, that guy
yourself
was
out there in
hilarious.
media.
That guy was funny as hell. He's
Yeah,
probably
Quee the
worth
man.
the I would think.
Yeah. Shout out to him because he already had like big TikToks and like that's another talent in Toronto in the city that's like comedian that's popping off. Also, shout out to Mr. Lewin. He's pretty funny too. I follow him a lot. But yeah, Quee the man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. He gets a free shout out on the podcast.
Shout out to Daniel and Ben. Daniel told me that he just buddy of mine, Daniel Walmsley, he said he just binged all the episodes. So he's like, so when's another one coming out? And then Ben said the
Yeah.
same thing. Ben texted me the other night. He's like, when the fuck are you making another one? I'm like,
Right?
well, we were gonna do it tonight or tomorrow. So
Shout out to them. Shout out to Daniel and Ben.
I was
man.
gonna have Ben on, but then
Big support.
shit happened.
No. Jesus, these kids, man. Like, okay, whatever. Let's just move on to other things, man.
Have you heard about Tim Hortons making like they're coming out or came out with pizza?
Tim Hortons coming out with pizza? Yes, I did.
I want to try it. I heard it's horrible, but I want to try it.
It looks like it. You know those frozen pieces that you just get like Delicio. Delicio. That's what it looks like, bro.
Dude,
I feel like
get a 4-pack at No Frills for like $10.
ooh,
And it probably tastes like that.
You know what I'm saying?
As
I
pizza,
feel like
it's
they're just
horrible.
expanding. You know what I like? That's pretty new, or like relatively new, but that's not. I like their potato wedges, bro. Their potato wedges hit.
At Tim Hortons?
Tim Hortons,
I'll have to
yes.
try them.
Oh yeah,
I
but
know
you know what?
Well, I knew, but
You like Tim's, eh? You know what?
I don't know. I never go, but I like it.
Have you ever had? And I'm gonna assume yes, but have you ever had Starbucks?
Once.
Once, dude. So like, man, like, bro,
I know
it
I'm
changed
super
my
white,
life.
but
Oh, brother, I thought Starbucks was like only like, yo, this is like some white girl pumpkin spice latte shit, bro. This bunch of my coworkers put me on. Shout out to them, bro. It is the best thing of life. I've never bro. It's expensive as fuck for no reason.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
why do I
said,
have to
like,
pay
$8 a drink or some shit?
$3.25 for a cookie when I could pay like one? I could get a cookie or a donut even at Tim Hortons for even $1. Like, bro. But like, yeah,
that is ridiculous.
it's ridiculous, bro. But it's so good. Like the strawberry acai lemonade without the strawberry. Always get it without the strawberry. You don't want the little pellets in there. And I do it without the ice. They put a lot of ice in there, but bro, take that shit. It is crack.
I'm thinking maybe the next episode we each grab Starbucks right beforehand and
Right?
do a taste test or some shit. I gotta get some like cookies and cream shit or something weird.
Yeah. And there's another franchise that's similar to Starbucks, Second Cup.
Yeah, my dad has like
What is
renovated or built a shit ton of those. Whichever one you went to, he probably did.
Nice, man.
But I just remember before I forget,
Yeah.
I said cookies and cream. I got one. I was working the CNE and I got a cookies and cream milkshake because for social media had to try ketchup and mustard ice cream.
I seen that, bro. What the hell were you on? But then I'm like, it's Malcolm. It's Malcolm. He'll try it.
I didn't pay for it.
I know. It was for work. You got to do like it was on your story thing for work for
I wanted to. Like, I wanted to try it.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to spend fucking 12.
How the hell was it? Because I heard there's two food spots at the CNE that got shut down because of health or whatever. But how was those two?
So after a hot day of working, a cold thing feels good. There's a vanilla base, so at first you're like, oh, it's not bad. And about 7 seconds in, you want to feel like you kind of want to hit your head against a brick wall. They were
7
both
seconds.
so
What kind of?
fucking bad. They put
What
a
kind
fry
of?
in the ketchup, and a pretzel in the mustard to try and make it.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh my God! And then imagine you gotta eat that. People like willfully eat that and then have the audacity to go on rides and shit.
Mhm.
Just discern your stomach while your stomach's on 10, bro. Your stomach is on 10.
Yeah.
You're on a ride that's going on 10.
I'd rather drink.
Jesus Christ. Like, how did you feel after? Like, how did your stomach, did you try that in a row? Like ketchup,
Yeah, like it was. I had 2 bites of each,
two
and
bites
and the
of
bites were
each.
like they were tiny. We threw them out because they were fucking horrible.
It's disgusting, dude. The fuck?
I'm glad I did it though.
I know you are. Because you could say you tried it just to try it. Like
Exactly.
you tried it, right? You're
Exactly.
not like all these. A lot of people are scared to try new things, man. Even if it's small, like food or at the CNE, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. People be scared these days. You ever find yourself scared sometimes to try new things?
I used to, not anymore though. I like growing up, yeah, but then like I don't know, I kind of flipped. Now I just want to try everything once. I would be terrified to try that ice cream again.
Oh,
But something new, I'd be down.
but like you said, you had to be paid to eat that.
Yeah, like well, it was $24 for 2 of the like bowls.
What?
Yeah, and so people are paying for that shit. Like this, I understood. It was for social media, for
Right,
work.
right.
It's a company thing, but people are actually spending that. Like,
And don't get me started. If you think that's bad, the Rolling Loud prices for fries and chicken tenders was like absurd. It was like the small box, and it was like $25.
yeah, I believe it.
Oh, bro, it was horrible. It was horrible, man. There's overpricing inflation for like events and everything in Toronto is crazy.
Oh,
But people still go out to have fun though. That's important. That's the most
yeah.
important.
I was watching a movie not too long ago, The Running Man. It came out in like the 80s, and it's set in the future. It comes up and it's like in 2017 people are fucking, and it just I was howling because it was like wow, they pretty much called it, and they just talked shit about how people were acting in 2017, and I was like
Wow.
yes, 2020, but you're pretty close.
Brother.
But they go to a vending machine and
Yeah.
it was like something like $6 or $7 for a drink. And I was like, holy, they almost nailed it. At the
Basically
CNE,
almost there.
it was $5 for a fucking water.
Oh god, come
So
on.
I was
Just for a regular water bottle?
yeah, like, and not even really the big one.
Oh,
Yeah.
just the regular ones. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And then
Goddamn,
like,
bro.
I think energy drinks were like 8 or something.
I think you know what is smart, I guess, because like they could price it wherever you want. Because what, you're just gonna go outside the CNE to buy cheaper and then go back in? No, you're not gonna do that. So they could price it however they want.
Well,
Get more money.
this was a vending machine. I think it was cheaper at the actual food trucks and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, but still, like it's over $24 for the 2 bowls of
For those, yeah.
disgusting, nauseating ice cream that's gonna put
But
your stomach on 10. Jesus.
these
But
guys at the cheese. Say
oh
what?
yeah.
Go.
Oh
I was
no,
gonna
no,
say
no.
these guys at the Cheeseheads. I got this mac and cheese poutine, fucking unreal, so good. And they were like, because they saw we were working there, they're like, here,
Yeah,
like you can have the drink. We're not gonna charge you like $5 for a fucking drink or
yeah.
whatever. So hooked them up
Nice.
hooked them up with some sunglasses. But yeah, those guys were super nice.
Oh, hooked them up with sunglasses.
Yeah, it was like our prize giveaway.
Nice.
So yeah,
Look at
somebody asked me
yo,
for
guys.
mine. We have like these sunglasses that we're giving out, and then mine like nice silver ones. And she's like, "I have those." I'm like, "No."
I don't know, bitch.
Like, I mean, I got them off Wish, but they're mine.
Meanwhile, I'm selling like $300, $400 sunglasses that were made at the same
Yeah.
price points as Wish. That's crazy, man. By the way, swing by if you need any like nice sunglasses. By the way, let me know. Bro.
I either break or lose them, or I would.
No, it's got. Oh, Well,
Like
if they
I
do,
just broke another pair like 2 days ago.
we got warranties. They come with free warranties.
And it wasn't even like I think I was just driving along
Shout
and
out Sunglass Hut.
the arm broke
Yeah.
halfway through. It just like came off.
How does this break? It just
Wish.
came off like this. I
Wish
wish, yeah. I wish, quality. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you, bro. Oh man. No, man. I think there's been a lot going on right now. And by the way, speaking on the whole holiday thing, it's gonna happen, but fuck Doug. Doug Ford said that Ontario's not gonna have it. We're not gonna have it,
Well, that's not very nice.
right? It's like I'm just gonna have to work while everybody else in Canada is mourning for this worthless witch.
Bullshit. That's bullshit, man. What a dick. And he wants to continue like staying in office. It's not the
Oh
way to
no,
do it.
hey, definitely not the way to do it, bro. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. By the way, I think it's time for our little segment we like to call Read It on Reddit, where we read the craziest, which are true, by the way. They're all like backed up, but the craziest stories and or questions all over Reddit. People asking about their own relationships, even, legal troubles, whatever. They leave it on Reddit to be asked. And man, it's a lot of craziness we could go through right now in terms of Reddit. Oh God. Oh God, I don't even know if I want to use these, bro.
Do it. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. I'll leave it up to you.
I don't even know if I want to. Hold on, let me reload this, and let me. Oh, okay. Let's do something fun with Reddit right now. What is something only an idiot would own?
Why am I looking around my room like I'm trying to find something? Laura, you said what's something only an idiot would own. I'm looking around my
Yeah.
room for ideas.
I'll give you one of them right here. It says, hold on. You know what? This isn't idiotic at all. This seems pretty cool. Listen to this. You're Scottish, right? Of course. And listen to this. It says, you can get 1 inch of square piece of land in Scotland and be called a lord or lady.
I own a square foot in Ireland.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Some years ago, my girlfriend at the time got it for me as a gift. I think same idea. I mean, I don't think Ireland's fucking good enough to be established anything. You just own a piece of land, but there is a certificate and everything. Actually, I don't know what I did with it. Must have it somewhere.
Are you kidding me? Yo, these comments are hilarious. I can't wait to read more of them, bro. But she got you a square piece of land. Shout out to your ex.
You could do it online, yeah.
And you could just own it. And
So,
do you get a
I have
special name?
this.
Do you have a special name now?
No, I don't
Lord, no?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's what I'm saying. I don't think Ireland's that fancy. It's just like, okay, you own shit. Here you go. But like, I have a whole
That's pretty dope.
certificate and everything somewhere.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely own some in Scotland. Be called a lord. That's crazy.
Lord Glory.
Lord Glory. All right. So the second one, this person said, the dumbest thing a person could own is a joint checking account with a Nigerian prince.
Yeah, that's a good point. I remember getting one of those when I was like 11.
Holy. Really?
Thank God.
Like,
yeah.
Nigerian scam?
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, bro.
But then I've gotten like 40 over the years.
Another one says the dumbest thing you could own is a luggage with the combination of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice.
5. Who has a 5-digit fucking combination?
Right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. But I used to own those. I had like a little suitcase I used to carry as a kid. It would be 1, 2. It would be 0, 0, 0, 0. That's what it would be. But yeah, shout out to those times. Do people still own luggage like that?
Probably. Probably, I would
Like
think
they
more. I
still
would
make
think more
those?
now than ever because over the
Yeah.
years, I think people are less and less trusted, and especially airlines.
Yeah, I think I would rather have like the ones with the keys than the
Yeah.
code, because you could like really get. So I'd rather have one with the key, but then you have to be responsible for that key and shit. It's a whole lot of responsibility, bro. Oh, this one's pretty. Oh, I don't think I should read that. Sounds pretty personal. Although 5,000 people have seen it. Why do people think it's a good idea to put their personal deep shit here? Why?
A place to vent, I guess.
Oh, you want to read the? I'm going to read this study. It says this is part of the science sector of Reddit. It says psychopathic men have an extreme focus and made ladies watch out for this. Psychopathic men have an extreme focus on mating at the expense of other domains tend to be parasitic fathers. I don't know what parasitic means, but basically, yeah, they're just out here overcreating. So if
Overcreated.
you find a guy and he has like 10 baby mamas and like how many of her children, just know he's a psychopath.
They
Or
just
even
out here
5.
fucking and
Yeah.
killing.
Oh yeah, he's just here to like Genghis Khan type of vibes, like just 1/3 of the
Yeah.
human population, just his kid,
Good
which
point.
is actually true. I think it was Genghis Khan or his cousin,
It was,
uh,
yeah, it was Genghis.
or his cousin, whatever, Pooh Khan or whatever. Like 1/3 of the human population is a descendant of Genghis Khan, bro. It's crazy. Which explains a lot, since the
And
study says psychopathic men do this.
yeah, I mean, and the man had a good time apparently.
The hey, hella good time, bro.
Just
Holy
out there
shit.
fucking and killing.
Oh god, it says, but yeah, that's I think that's enough from Reddit. It was not as bad as the other ones where guys were admitting to like girls cheating on them and saying, "Hey, should I still stay?" Or with the craziest of cheating stories on them. Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, that's Reddit. That is Reddit. I forgot the term I used to use for Reddit. Reddit is like the deep dark side of Twitter, but like
Oh
just
yeah.
on 10. Some shit I used to say, but yeah, man. I fuck with Reddit. Reddit's pretty cool, man.
Well, I've been getting a lot of good shit from like Twitter because I get the notifications for other accounts.
Yeah.
Like one, did you hear Snoop Dogg is a kids show?
Snoop.
Doggyland.
He has a kid show now?
Who would let that man be around children?
Oh. Oh, bro.
Like, I would, but
Brother,
I still
Snoop
don't think it's
Dogg?
a good idea.
It definitely ain't a good idea.
This man's just gonna be high as fuck, hanging out with kids, like
Hey kids, let's count to 420.
Doggyland.
Doggyland.
Yeah.
I don't know why, like, I just thought of Blue's Clues as soon as you said that. I don't know. Doggyland. Yeah,
What
man.
was the other? There's a rumor for, or Jesse told me this rumor. Do you want it about future Spider-Man movie? Do you want to hear it?
Let's do it. A rumor about a future Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. If anybody's listening, Daniel Walmsley, if you don't want to hear it, mute. I'll give you a thumbs up when we're done. Again, it's just a rumor, but he said that
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire might fight the Venom version of Tom Holland in one of the new Avengers movies, Avengers Secret Wars.
Now, how's that gonna work out?
Because at the end of No Way Home,
Right.
they leave behind a little piece of Venom, and wherever Tom Hardy is probably what people are hoping for is Tom Hardy's going to fight Andrew Garfield. But
Oh yeah.
basically this piece of Venom would find Holland, and then also in the extended version of No Way Home, he's like, we should do this again. I'll get your number once all this is over between Garfield and Toby. So people loved it. So if they're down, they're going to keep going.
Holy shit.
I would be.
Do you feel like this is fan? nah, this ain't fan fiction or whatever. Like this is
Just
like legitimate. Like I think that
true.
you could make a legitimate case for it though.
Oh, exactly. Well, that was what I was saying about No Way Home. Like when they weren't like, or when they were talking about putting Garfield and Toby in it,
Right,
it
right,
was
right.
like the internet exploded so much that if they didn't, the movie would have bombed. So just because, thanks to the internet, they would have had no choice.
Yeah, I think that's when the internet like comes to your advantage, like wins for you. Cause like the
Yeah.
internet, as quickly as they could rise it up, they could destroy the movie like six
Yeah.
months before it's out and like just low ass like grossing sales first week, whatever. So hey man, I feel like you gotta learn how to like if you're a production company or if you're running the movie or whatever, you just gotta know how to like surf the wave of the internet and like especially
Mm.
something as dedicated as like DC, Marvel Universe, fan base, like Star Wars, Harry Potter type stuff, because that fan base, holy crap. I don't even think you call it fan base. It's like a fanatics
Yeah.
base. Like just holy crap.
Yeah.
It
There's a
really
thumbs up for Daniel or whoever else.
y'all are like
Yeah.
y'all are like it's like religion with y'all.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I went and saw it, the like No Way Home extended again. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh, bro. You know what movie that like just out of the blue I just watched that's pretty good? It's called it's 10 Things I Hate About You with Heath. Shout out Heath Ledger, the legend. Heath
Yeah.
Ledger, Julia Stiles, Joseph Joseph Gordon
Gordon-Levitt.
Levitt, Gabrielle Union in there. That movie, that was the first time I watched. I don't know if you definitely watched the movie. By the way, we
No,
don't call him movie
that's one of the
Malcolm
ones I
Daley for
wanted
no
to see.
reason.
No.
Bro,
Isn't it
that
more
movie.
romance?
Any romance?
Isn't it more of a romance movie?
Yeah, rom
Wait, what?
com. It Disney had it as like rom com slash romance slash comedy, but like yeah, it's definitely some romance in there.
Yeah. So yeah, that's probably why I haven't seen it yet. But I've seen clips. Like, isn't that the one where Heath is singing on in the bleachers or
Yeah,
some shit? Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
looks awesome. Like
yeah.
I do want to see it.
It was smart writing. I like movies that have like smart, funny,
Yeah.
witty writing without like trying too hard. You know,
Yeah.
like you don't feel that the characters like huh. You hear that joke? Kind of like vibe. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just
Exactly.
catches you by surprise. That's what it was. Some great writing. Shout out to that legendary movie. I ever since I watched it for the first time in July, I've been watching it probably now. It's about to be 21 times after this pod. After I go out, come back, I'm gonna watch it again, bro. It's a good movie.
All right. I'm gonna have to add it to the go-to list then.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? It might have to be one of the movie of the weeks.
Yeah. Well, it can be.
It can be after you watch it.
It'll
After
be.
you watch it, you grade it. Yeah,
All right. All right. Fine. Fine.
yeah.
Well, should we
After you
do
watch
that like this week's then?
it. Yes, yes.
I think
We
this
should.
is good.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't finished it yet. I got about 20 minutes left. But speaking of Holland, I don't know, it's weird. It's called Chaos Walking, and it's basically on about this like I think it's post-apocalyptic. Humans went to another planet,
Mm.
but you can see every man's thoughts. They call it their noise. So whatever they're thinking, it's floating and being said out in front of you. So you're dirty, like if you're
So
thinking anything dirty or your darkest secrets, it's being shown to the world. Everybody can hear it.
really, and what is it
It's
called again?
chaos walking. It's
Chaos
like
Walking.
I'm
Let's check it
using it
out.
because it's weird as shit, and it's a different idea that I've never seen before. I'm gonna go with like 6.8.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's weird, but it's I don't know.
6.8.
I like the idea, but then the women they can't. There's nothing. You don't
They
see the
can't
women's
think.
thoughts.
They
The,
can't think.
the,
That's that's
yeah,
misogyny.
that's one right there that would fucking
That's
definitely.
misogyny.
Which just reminded me like of so Bill Burr
Mm.
went and saw him
Shout out to him. Yeah, he did.
and Sean. We walked back across the border. Yeah. After a few drinks at like midnight, 1 in the morning, We walked into Canada. So
why? How? Explain this, please.
So we Ubered in, and the Uber driver promised us.
Wait. Where was the show? Where was the show first off?
Buffalo.
Buffalo, of course. Yeah, we just want to set the scene for the people.
Yeah. So and we were staying in Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls. You taxied there.
We Ubered there, and he assured us, he's like, yeah, I have family here, so I'll just wait it out, and they'll come pick you guys up like now at this time. He goes, and if I don't, my uncle owns a cab company, so he'll bring you too anyway. Never showed up, never heard back. And the Uber that we took there, it wasn't like, he said he was an Uber, but it wasn't through the app, and we just wanted to get the fuck out of there. And this dude was creepy. And like I was watching something, and Sean's like kind of nudging me, like, "Bro, get ready to fucking fight this guy if some weird shit goes down." Like we're making sure this guy doesn't take a wrong turn. Like, and he's like, "Do I need my?" He's like, "Do I need a do I need ID to get across the border?" Didn't even say passport. I'm like, this guy's gonna flag us at the border. Like, if he doesn't know that he needs identification to cross the border, no. So, yeah, we walked across with like this random Scottish couple, and it was kind of disturbing because we go into this room, and I mean, I guess like we don't have the car or anything. We're just standing there. So like, what can we really be bringing across? But he's like, where are you guys from? Canada? Where were you? Bill Burr. All right, see ya. We're like, all right, see you later.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was interesting. Definitely want to take off the bucket list. Walk across the fucking border.
You which side? Because there's two bridges.
Like coming back. So it was coming back from the show.
But which bridge? Which bridge?
Oh,
the Peace Bridge, the Rainbow.
I don't even know. Whichever one's really close to Niagara Falls.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry.
Because I mean, we were able to walk back to our hotel, which was like part of Niagara Falls. It was like a 15-20 minute walk from whatever border that one is.
Yeah.
So.
No, man. How was the show though? Bill Burr. I was jealous when he told me.
It was amazing. He was fucking hilarious, and like his openers were just as funny too.
Yeah, man, I would need to see Bill Burr, bro.
Yeah.
I need to see, because the new Bill Burr has always been a legend, but like his recent material has been on fire.
Yeah. Well, I like his like screaming angry comedy is one of my favorites. Like I love that comedy. One of my favorite characters, Ari Gold in Entourage. That's him. That's his humor. And I kind of mimicked that, and I didn't realize like some people definitely did not take it well. Oh. Like it's just I like that angry humor, and people be like, "What are you so fucking mad about?" I'm like, "I'm not at all. Actually, I'm laughing my ass off right now."
Right.
But yeah.
No, man, Bill Burr, shout out to him, man. Bill Burr is along the lines. There's this like elite class of comics right now. It's Bill Burr, of course, Dave Chappelle. Would you fit Chris Rock in there?
I'm not a fan of him, no.
Oh, okay, no. So get Chris Rock out of there. Chris Rock. Not Chris Rock, sorry. Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle. I wouldn't. Kevin Hart's funny. He's big status, but in terms of material, like if you were to put them together, I wouldn't squeeze them into that upper echelon, like the best right now. What we got.
Yeah, like he'd be like close, but he wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like there's Jim Jeffries is another one.
Jim really Jeffries, good. Yes, I heard of him. Yes, he's really good.
Yeah, and that what was his name? Patrice O'Neill.
Oh, Patrice O'Neill! Shout out to him.
Like,
salute to him. R.I.P.
There was one that my uncle and I just watched, and we couldn't find anything else. He was more of a podcaster than a stand-up, but his stand-up was fucking hilarious, and we were so heartbroken that he didn't have more. I can't remember his name right now, but I can't even remember.
Yeah, man. Oh, shout out to Andrew Schultz too. Schultz and his podcast Flagrant with Akash Singh and Mark Gagne, who's shout out to Mark Gagne. But yeah, man, that whole podcast, Andrew Schultz been on fire. He was gonna put it on his comedy special on a major thing, but he did it independent, and it's been on fire. It's like even exploded his podcast now to like, I think he's probably at like 1.2 million subscribers, but he's kind of along the lines of Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle, like he say whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's the humor.
Cancel culture. Like But it's respectful at the same time, and it makes you think. But his crowd work, I love. Like, the last thing you want to do at a comedy show or at a small bar is sit at the front, bro. Cause you gotta like be emotionally. You better talk to your therapist right before a comedy show, cause
Yeah.
they will flag and flame you. Holy crap!
And that was what Sean was saying. Was he's like he was just in Canada, so he might rag on Canadians. So if he starts, if he asks if there's any Canadians out there, what do we do? Do we cheer or do we just sit silently? We're like, if he does that, we'll just feel out if there's anybody else. Because if we're the only ones, go,
Yeah,
woo!
yeah.
And we're like, no, fuck that.
Nah, bro. Because even the way you woo, comedians are so like particular. Even the way you like, yep, that's Canadian right there, probably from Alberta.
Yeah,
Get your Canadians.
Well,
Look at you, Canadians. Look at you.
He was making fun of the people there because, like, there was one point where he's like, you notice anytime I slow down in between jokes, people start yelling. Calm the fuck down. Like, I was like, yes, I agree.
Right? Shout out to Bill Burr, bro. But man, we are about to hit up the 44. Do you have any more to add in, or should we wrap the app up?
No, I think that is good. I'm gonna go get some dinner.
Well, my friend, my brother in crime, movie Malcolm Daley, and host with the most, Glory Boy. That's been a great episode. Again, shout out to KD Science Systems, car detailing. You got your own business or whatever, hit them up. They sponsoring us. Shout out to them. But we will see you when we see you. Peace. Shit, slow ass. Just